Hey everybody, my name is Emily Brown. You might know me as Mama M from MamaMsWorld.com. I am here today because I keep having people ask me to do a video that teaches people the ins and outs and do's and don'ts of all things to do with the web and web sales and social media. So as someone who considers themselves a seasoned professional when it comes to what to do and what not to do on the internet, I will offer you all of my tips and tricks and tell you what you are doing wrong and what you can do to make it right. And I apologize for nothing because some of this is going to sting a little. So get ready because here we go. First thing we're going to talk about is uniformity. Uniformity is super important. You need to make yourself recognizable and easy to find to everyone who is interested in your products. Now, if you sell for a home party company such as doTERRA, Unique, Avon, etc., they already have logos, so that's really easy. You can go online and grab a logo from anywhere on Google Images, attach that to everything that you're doing, and that makes it easy for people to see as soon as they look at your business card or the back window of your car or the box that you're shipping out. Oh, she sells Avon. Oh, that was easy. I know exactly what she's looking at. I'm either interested in that or I'm not. If you are selling your own products, like I do, you need to come up with a logo. If you need help with that, you can do that free or next to free at canva.com. It's canva.com. It's an amazing, easy to use, totally dummy proof web graphic designing website. Most everything is free. Some things cost $1, and you can create Facebook ads, you can create posters, you can create business cards. Literally anything that you could want to do that has anything to do with web advertising is easy and free through that website. I use it for everything and I highly recommend it. So if you need a logo and you don't want to pay for a logo, check out canva.com. I am sure that you can come up with something on your own and start using that on everything. Another thing you want to do with uniformity is create a website or name for yourself that you're going to use on everything. So you can find me, for example, as Mama M's World on everything from Facebook to Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, Tumblr. If it's on social media and I have a part in it, I have the same name that I have on everything else. It makes it easier for people to look up and see what else I'm doing. Next thing we're going to do. Keep your worlds separate. This is a big deal, people. Your personal life is your personal life and your business life is your business life, and never should the two intertwine. It is okay, however, to have your friends be part of your business page if they choose. It is not okay for your business to be a part of your personal page aside from the very first post that says, hey, I'm selling makeup now. If you want to see, check me out here, with a link to your business page. You want to make sure that if you are using any form of social media to advertise your business, you have a totally separate profile for that only. Here is the biggest reason why, but there are many, many more, and I'm not going to list them all because I don't want this video to be ridiculously long. If you are a parent, you want to make sure your children are protected, yes? Yes. Okay. So on my personal Facebook page, there are pictures of my children. There are comments about where we were and what we were doing. There are comments about where they go to school. Only people who I know personally, who I trust with that kind of information, are on my personal profile. Now, I have a business profile, also a business Facebook profile, where I will friend anyone who sends me a request, and they are only allowed to see the things I'm advertising for my business. There are no pictures of my children. There is no reference to my personal page. There is no indication as to where I live or where I'm going to be or what I'm going to be doing if I feel that I'm going to be unsafe in putting that information out there. I don't know 99% of the people that are friends with me on my business Facebook profile, and because of that, there is no personal information to be found there aside from my business phone number and of course my website. And I go on there and I talk about the different things that I'm making and the different things that I'm selling and the different things that I'm advertising, and I'm completely safe in doing that because it has nothing to do with my family, my kids, my home, etc. You need to keep your personal people on your personal page and your business people on your business page. That is it. It is super scary out there. Do not commingle the two. Not to mention, you're probably driving everyone crazy with all of your posts about the things that you're selling, and they're too nice to tell you they don't want to hear about it anymore, so they're starting to hide your posts. With that in mind, let's talk about social media and advertising. Okay, so remember when I said earlier that this might sting a little? Here we go. A couple years ago, Facebook changed their parameters when it came to pages. Not your profile, but your page. If you created a page for your business or your home party sales, at first everything was going along. If somebody liked your page, they saw everything you did. Then Facebook went in and changed things. And they said, if you're not paying for the post, we're not going to show it to everybody. If people stop interacting with you, they're not going to see your posts anymore. So people started thinking that Facebook pages were dead and they didn't work. That is not the case here. Facebook pages are still very much alive. You just have to know what you're doing. You have to get your audience to interact with you. There's this little thing on all of your posts from your Facebook page that is a counter. It tells you your reach, how many people actually saw what you just posted, how to keep your numbers up on that. Make sure that you're asking people to interact with you. Once a week, go on there and say, hey, if you can see this, click like. That'll keep you in their feed. A better way is to offer something free, a service or a product or a sample, to a winner who comments or likes or shares the post. You can give them different rules and regulations that you set up. You can use an automatic name generator from a random website online, a randomizer that will take all of the names that you punch in from all the people that entered and then spit out a winner. You can do it the old-fashioned way where you write everybody's name on a piece of paper, fold it up, throw it in a basket, pick one out, and that's the person that wins. And you can give away anything. You can give away a dollar store item. You're better off giving away some kind of a sample of what you're selling because it gets people on the hook. Whether it's an individual tart that you've broken off from a tart warmer like Scentsy, or a free eyeshadow that maybe you got and you weren't crazy about, so now you're going to give it away. I do Tarot Tuesday. Every Tuesday on my Facebook page, I tell people, okay, it's Tarot Tuesday. If you want to win a free tarot reading via email, make sure that you comment on this or like it or share it. And they follow the instructions. And every time they like, comment, or share that post, everyone that's friends with them sees that they've done that. And so my audience gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and my reach gets further and further and further. And I didn't pay anything for that advertising. So you just have to know how to manipulate the system when it comes to the Facebook pages, but they are not dead. You can also use your Facebook page and pay for advertising. And it's not ridiculously expensive because you're setting your own parameters when it comes to that. You set your own budget, you set your target audience. If you're selling makeup, you don't need 35-year-old men looking on there. They don't care about makeup. So you can say, I want women from 18 to 65 and who are interested in makeup, who are interested in candles, who are interested in jewelry. And Facebook will go out there and go, here's all the people near you who are interested in those things. How much do you want to pay for this? Okay, well, I got $5 this week. I'm going to put $5 towards my advertising, and it'll spit it out every so many ads for these random people who don't know you exist. And maybe those people click on it and maybe they don't, but you expanded your reach for $5 by doing, what, 4 minutes worth of work? Don't be a cheapskate, because you're going to get out what you put in when it comes to advertising, especially on social media. Now, that sting I was talking about, here it comes. Are you ready? Stop creating Facebook groups. Stop adding people to your Facebook groups. You know what happens when you create a Facebook group for whatever you're selling and add everyone you know? They hate you. You are an asshole. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to candy coat that. That is exactly how I feel about it. Today, I got on my personal Facebook page and removed myself from 43 home party sales groups that I did not join. Other people have added me to these groups without my permission, without asking me if I was even interested in the products that they were selling. The notifications have taken over my cell phone with all of the dinging and the buzzing and the battery draining. I don't want to be a part of it. It's annoying. Stop doing that. You are pissing people off. If you want to create a group, if you think that there is enough need for you to constantly be in communication with people in such a way, create the group, share the link, and tell people, if you would like to be a part of my group, click here to join. Give people the option. The people who are truly interested will join, and they will tell other people about it. If they're not interested, they can just choose not to join. They won't look like a jerk for not joining your group, and you won't be a complete dickwad for adding them without their permission, because it makes people hate you. So stop doing that. There is not enough information for you to possibly need to share with anyone on a daily, weekly, or even monthly basis to force them into a group where you're going to just copy and paste advertisements from the internet for whatever you're selling. It's ridiculous. We hate you. Stop that. Moving right along. There are different forms of social media that are better for advertising things than others. If you are going to go with a long post that you want people to share in mass quantities, use Facebook. If you are going to just introduce a product photo with a very short description and a couple of hashtags, use Instagram or Tumblr. Twitter is great for short invitations that invite people back to check you out on other forms of social media. It is also good for pushing things through from Facebook and Instagram. There's a little button you can push on either one of those other forms of media where you can actually say, anything I do here, push it through to Twitter. That's what I do because I'm not good at creating 140 character tweets. So it's easier for me to just say, hey, pull everything I do from these other websites and shove it on out to Twitter. Snapchat, honestly, I don't know how to use it, but if I was going to figure out how to use it, it would be for quick intros on a product. I could say, here's a glass of Diet Pepsi. It's delicious. Check it out at this website. Quick, fast video that's only going to be there for however many hours you say for it to be there. Periscope is an amazing app for the iPhone. I know that they have been working on it for Android. I don't know how far they've gotten at this point, but Periscope is a live video feed. People from anywhere in the world can troll and find you, or people can follow you and know when you're online. You can jump on, you can say, hey, there's this new eyeshadow out. It's fantastic. You got to try it. I have this new candle. It smells like blueberries. It's amazing. Lots of different ways to use that quick or long live video feed with Periscope. Lastly, mailing lists. When it comes to advertising, there are so many home party companies that will ask you to input the email addresses for all of your customers and family members so that they can send out advertisements on your behalf. That is equally or more annoying than the Facebook groups. What happens is, just for example, 31 Bags, okay? They send out a mass email twice a week usually. It says that it came from you. It goes to everyone on the mailing list that you provided. It is an advertisement for what they've got going on. It has your name on it like you're going to get credit for it. And then what happens is, if your customer clicks on that link and buys something, they buy it directly from corporate. You don't even get credit for it. So not only are you not helping yourself, but you're annoying people with the amount of emails that they're getting from you that aren't actually from you. So if you want to create a mailing list and you want to follow up with people, you need to put a little bit more effort into it and go on and use a service like MailChimp. It's MailChimp.com. It's free. You can manually enter or import enter contact information from older mailing lists. Make sure you ask people before you put them on your mailing list. You always want to get people's permission before you start sending them a bunch of crap. With MailChimp, you can create a campaign, you can create an HTML, you can create any kind of email. Each one individually comes from you. You can put your personal spin on it. You can tell people about your favorite products, sales that you're having, individual to you, and put links directly to your own website to make sure that you get credit for each and every sale, each and every click that goes through that instead of just corporate. Presentation. Big deal. Are you going to want to shop at the ghetto Walmart with the graffiti on the walls and the sticky floors? Or are you going to want to shop at the nice Target in the good part of town with the nice wine selection and everything's clean and sparkly and everybody's helpful? Think of yourself the same way. How are you coming across? Are you ghetto Walmart or prissy Target? Or somewhere in between? Now, we all know that we can sell to our best friends all day long, even with no makeup and sweatpants on. But when it comes to selling to strangers, you need to always be advertising your business, and you are the face of your business. So you need to present it accordingly. You don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to do your hair really nice. You don't have to wear nice professional business attire, but you do have to be clean. You do have to be presentable, and you do have to be respectable looking. No dirty, chipped, bitten off nail polish, no chewed down nail nubs. No toothpaste, no unbrushed teeth, no stinky breath, no hair in a bun with everything all wild and messy, no last night's walk of shame eyeshadow that's wearing off on one eye, no kid puke on your shoulder. Take care of yourself. Present yourself as your business, because it's really important that people see you as respectable, professional, presentable. And always have a pocket full of business cards, because you never know who you're going to run into, and you want to make sure that you can hand that card to somebody who's interested. Set yourself apart. We are in an oversaturated market. I know 23 people who sell unique makeup. 23. And they are all busy trying to sell their product to all of the same people, because we all know each other. So how can you set yourself apart from the rest of the people selling the exact same thing that you are? Well, there's a couple of different ways. You can create kits of your own personal favorite products. This would be something that you put together of your favorite eyeshadow, your favorite lipstick, your favorite mascara. You go to the dollar store, you get a cute little bucket or Chinese takeout container to put it in, and there's the alarm. You're going to put everything together in such a way that makes it cute and makes people want to buy it. It looks fun. And keep your costs on that low. Don't put out too much, because you won't get too much back. But also make sure that you are marketing to every client. So maybe more of the people that you know can afford $25, not $100. So maybe there's not a $25 kit that's for sale through whoever you're selling items through. Create one. Take a cut in commission if you have to get these people on the hook for these products. But you've got to put the effort out there to create something that is your own. Put your own personal spin on it. Also, let people know who are repeat customers that kind of complain about the cost, that they can sign up to be a rep and buy these things at wholesale for themselves and never have to sell a product. Most companies don't have this minimum anymore that you have to sell per month in order to stay a rep. They have wholesale accounts, so these people can actually sign up under you, become a rep for whatever company that you are dealing with, and they can buy the products for their own personal use at that discounted rate. And then later, if their mom or grandma or best friend is like, I gotta have that, they can sell to them, or they can sign them up as a rep, and your downline is going to continue to grow even if you're not pushing that these people should go out and sell. It's not all about building the team, it's about selling the merchandise. And last but not least, freebies. Freebies are so important. It's kind of like the old drug dealer days where somebody would say the first one's free just to get you hooked. Quick, easy, fast way to put together freebies is to get some small Ziploc baggies, which you can find in like the jewelry making section of Walmart. They're about $1 for 100 baggies. They are the perfect size to put your business card in, and either a piece of candy or some kind of a sample size item that you sell. So a sample eyeshadow, or a sample lipstick, or a sample oil, or a sample tart warmer. You want to put something that you're selling, a little piece of that, in with your business card. People are less likely to just throw that away because there's something free in it, even if it's just candy. And they will go back and look at it later to get whatever freebie was that you put in there. You can create your own. You can buy stuff from corporate, usually in the back office of whatever home party company you're selling for. There is a selling helper section, and there's little freebies and trial size things that are cost next to nothing that you can buy in bulk and hand out as samples. Take advantage of that. It goes right back to you're going to get out what you put in. So take heed to what I said. Quit with the Facebook groups. Create some freebies and set yourself apart. You can rock this. I know you can. If you have questions, contact me via the link below. We'll do follow-ups. We'll get all on the same page. Everything's going to be okay. Keep rocking. See you soon.